Ruslan ABDULLAEV.
So we are in the 63.5 kilogram light welterweight division. Making his way towards the boxing ring is the 15th ranked boxer in the world, Ruslan ABDULLAEV from right here in Uzbekistan, contesting his 6th contest of Tashkent 2023, just 20 years of age. His first appearance at a senior IBA World Championship.
And now, please help me welcome his opponent and championship finalist for the elite men's welterweight title. Fighting out of the blue corner, BAATARSUKH Mongolia, CHINZORIG BAATARSUKH.
His opponent out of the blue corner is the experienced figure of CHINZORIG BAATARSUKH, 31 years of age, he too competing in his 6th bout of Tashkent 2023 in this gold medal bout. Plenty of support in the house for him. It's his 4th appearance at an IBA Senior World Championship. 2-time quarter-finalist in 2021 and 2017, both at the light welterweight limit. 2021 Asian Continental Champion at 64 kilograms, and bronze in 2022 and 2019, completing his set by taking silver in 2017, so a full set of Continental medals. Here he is, World Championship silver, both of these designs on gold.
Representing the IBA by way of interview with referee Luka.
Final check of the equipment from the referee. So he calls both boxes together.
Okay guys, watch your head, no punches back, no low blow, no holding, touch your drop and good luck.
So Luka,
ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready,
our
judges are ready. Touchdown, Gadova!
So we're underway, 63.5 kilogram light welterweight action. It's the gold medal bout between boxers from Uzbekistan and Mongolia. The man scoring with a double jab to the body before being countered upstairs by a jab to the head and then jab to the body. The man in red is Ruslan ABDULLAEV, just 20 years of age. Not going to be 21 until October, from right here in Tashkent. His opponent, 31 years of age, the orthodox boxer wearing blue, and that is CHINZORIG BAATARSUKH. Holding and hitting, digging shots underneath is ABDULLAEV. Uzbekistan, out of their full-strength complement of 11, 9 medalists and 7 finalists. Inspired by the home fans, they put on a magnificent display so far. BAATARSUKH, part of the 10-man Mongolian team, 2 quarter-finalists, both of them making it through to the medal stages. But he is that man who is the only Mongolian finalist. So at least World Championship silver for him, but the experienced operator, who's a 2-time Olympian, having represented Mongolia in Rio 2016 and Tokyo 2021. To secure the World Championship medal. ABDULLAEV takes the left hand to the body. Oh, that's a nice right uppercut turned underneath by BAATARSUKH. ABDULLAEV to maintain the front foot pressure and back his man up, but BAATARSUKH, aware of that, jabs his man to the body and then a spearing 1-2 through the defenses. Left hook around the corner wasn't too far away. Good right hand to the body from ABDULLAEV, but that's countered by a left jab to the body from BAATARSUKH. Educated right hand over the top after he came behind the range, finding left jab. BAATARSUKH finding his range very effectively. There's a left hook on an upward trajectory from ABDULLAEV, looking to maintain the pressure. Solid left hand landed once again. BAATARSUKH claims his man when feeling that, sensing that he was close to the confinement to the corner, and forces his man back out to the space of ring center. ABDULLAEV always looking to apply pressure. Beautiful work with the left hand, but then a good right hand down the middle from BAATARSUKH, followed by a straight left. jolting left jab was the first shot of that trade-off from ABDULLAEV, but BAATARSUKH answered during the exchange. BAATARSUKH not too far away with his attempted 1-2. ABDULLAEV trying to think and feint his way into his own punching range. A slight height disadvantage, you see him tucking up before pulling the trigger. The right hand to the body landed by BAATARSUKH. Then twined at centre ring. Right hand around the corners, a scoring shot was countered by a left hand through the middle from ABDULLAEV, but a very composed round of boxing from Chinzorig BAATARSUKH during the first 3 minutes. Now I think he's done an outstanding job during the course of that 3 minutes. BAATARSUKH, make no mistake, it was a brisk start by ABDULLAEV. This one could well be split, but which way will it go? BAATARSUKH with some really eye-catching work, but that was typical of the first round. Both boxers landing effectively, but how about that for a right uppercut? And there was effective work dug into the body by BAATARSUKH as well. Again, cracking right cross landed. ABDULLAEV always looking to answer, but the crisper work in that round for my money came from this man. So what will the IBA live scoring reveal? Well, it's a 4-1 split in favor of ABDULLAEV. So into the second round we go. Ruslan ABDULLAEV, the reigning Asian Continental gold medalist. 63.5 kilograms on the front foot, finding a home for that right hand once again. BAATARSUKH, good work to the body, ending with a scoring right cross. Didn't have much potency on it, but there's a terrific reverse 1-2. The left hand from ABDULLAEV, snapping the head back of BAATARSUKH, and then he lands a right hand with BAATARSUKH trapped against the ropes. BAATARSUKH aware that he had just conceded a portion of the round as he takes a straight right hand to the body, countered with the left hand to the body of his own. But that is why he claimed his man and waltzed him back to centre ring. BAATARSUKH with a more eye-catching opening minute to this second round. Excuse me, ABDULLAEV with a more eye-catching opening in the first minute of this second round. And he's always applying pressure with ABDULLAEV. The men exchanging shots once again, because even when he's not letting his hands go, his presence as he digs the shot downstairs to the body, he's always in punching range, feet are always set, and there's a beautiful counter left hook. Counter right hand over the top comes back from BAATARSUKH. But this has been a brilliant first half of the round for ABDULLAEV, who took the first round on a 4-1 split. For my money, BAATARSUKH perhaps a little bit unlucky not to get more of that first round. BAATARSUKH landing with a good left-right combination, and a left jab gets through, which came behind a right cross. Peppering his man with punches during that portion of the round is BAATARSUKH. But ABDULLAEV again applying pressure with his presence and forward motion. Good work to body and head from BAATARSUKH before the clinch ensued. Left hand to the body with a scoring shot. ABDULLAEV didn't fully commit to the second one. First and third boxing from BAATARSUKH during that trade-off. Forearms landed by ABDULLAEV. Inside the final minute of this second round, beautifully picked right cross from ABDULLAEV. And again, he's always there. Bobbing, weaving, but he's always seemingly in punching range. But you run the risk, because he's such a good combination puncher, that if you let your own hands go, you're likely to be countered immediately. And as he's demonstrated with his right cross, if you fire a hook, you may well get beaten to the punch by his impressive shot selection. Good burst of punches to the body from BAATARSUKH. And then a counter crisp right hand once again from ABDULLAEV. He drops beneath the left elbow to slam in a right hand, and then a right hand over the top. Checks the chin of BAATARSUKH, but he's got sturdy punch resistance, let me tell you. I've commentated on this man in rings all around the world over the course of his glittering career. You seldom see him shaken up. But of course, the best chins in boxing are the ones that don't get hit, and his was found rather repeatedly during the course of that second 3-minute round. But again, BAATARSUKH competitive. conceded the first on a 4-1 split with BAATARSUKH when I thought he perhaps deserved more of it. But if you consider that, I thought he was very much in this round, but I thought ABDULLAEV, with punch picking like that, had the better of it. So how will the judges score the second round? Remember, it was 4-1 in favor of ABDULLAEV, and it's a 3-2 split. So because of the distribution of scores, that means we've got 3 scorecards of 19 points apiece, which means that by getting a 3-2 split in the second round, or by taking 2 of the 5 scores in the second round, BAATARSUKH has got himself right back into this contest. It's all going to come down to the final 3 minutes in this battle for light welterweight gold, because it's 19 points apiece for judges 1, 4 and 5. Now, of those 3 tied scores, ABDULLAEV only needs 1 of them, because he's leading 20 points to 18 for judges 2 and 5. Body shots exchanged, but then you see having the final word with that success with the left hand is ABDULLAEV. And that's just straight competitiveness. It's not always that simple, of course, but some boxers adopt the mindset, if you hit me once, I'm going to hit you twice, and thereby feel that they will win that exchange. But of course, you have to take in things like the impressiveness of the punch in terms of the weight of it, which shot was the heavier. A single pile-driving haymaker can sometimes be favored over 10 featherlight scoring jabs, but of course that wasn't the case in computer scoring during the IBA era of computer scoring. That's not where we are now. But again, those are the kinds of existential discussions that take place in the sport of boxing. Approaching the halfway stage of this final round. And speaking of going in search of get back, the great Roy Jones Jr., Val Barker Trophy winner in Seoul '88 for the best boxer of the Olympics, despite coming away with silver, the most stylish boxer of the Olympics to be precise. He says, you hit me once, as ABDULLAEV gets through with the right uppercut that was countered by BAATARSUKH. He says, you hit me once, I'm coming back looking for 6 or 7. And that is the mentality of the men and women who step into the roped arena of the boxing ring. And again, terrific exchange, but ABDULLAEV looking to continue his front foot advance, digging away to the body. It's a really untidy entanglement. The referee from Italy, Mr. Luca Vadalonga, content to try and let them work away, but ultimately had to intervene. 1-2 attempted by ABDULLAEV was countered by a single from BAATARSUKH. And despite being just 20 years of age, I think this is a really clever display from ABDULLAEV, because look, he's spoiling, he's holding, he's killing the clock. Every time he comes inside, prevents the man from working away while intimating to the ref that he's not the guilty party. But all of this, no punches being scored. And remember, ABDULLAEV only needs to convince 1 of judges 1, 4 or 3 that he has taken the round. So it's risky, but with the 10-second clapper sounding, I think it's clever, because he's probably done enough to edge this third and final round. But has he edged it? For the right observers, well, it's a tight contest, that one, but I think given the state of the scores, as the fans take delight in seeing themselves up on the Jumbotron, I think the man in red is going to be crowned as world champion here. A contest that was in the balance, because this man edged his way back into it to make it 19 points apiece on 3 of the 5 scorecards. I think ABDULLAEV demonstrated experience that belies his 20 years, because he spoiled an awful lot in that third and final round while doing just enough to probably keep the judges happy. It's been a clever display, and for what it's worth, I think the man in red is going to be declared the victor here. Nervous moments for the boxers while we await the official verdict to find out who is going to be crowned as the IBA 63.5 kilogram light welterweight champion of the world. They'll be replaying the bout in their minds, could I have done more? I think that man will be bedeviled by that type of doubt, because he allowed this man to spoil and hold and maul during the course of the final 3 minutes. Let's get the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, your championship matchup in your elite men's 63.5 kg light welterweight division comes to a close after being 3 3-minute rounds in a championship bout. This bout was between Uzbekistan and Mongolia. We go to the judges' scorecards, where all your judges see it the same way. Ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision. To the right corner is Uzbekistan!
A salute to the fans in the stands, followed by a roar of celebration from Ruslan Abdullaev. This incredibly talented 20-year-old has just claimed top spot on the medal podium in the 63.5 kilogram light welterweight division. In his first appearance at an IBA Senior World Boxing Championships, the Continental King becomes the global kingpin. 6 contests out of 6, and it wasn't easy, because he had to beat experienced figures all the way, including the 10th ranked boxer in the world, Lunis Hamroui, the 2022 European Championship silver medalist at the quarter-final stage. Then at the semi-final stage, he outpointed the formidable figure of Havanis Bachkov, the tournament #1 seed and 2nd ranked boxer in the world, consigning him to his 4th World Championship bronze. And then here in the gold medal bout, he has eliminated Chinzorig BAATARSUKH. He comes away with a silver medal and $100,000 US, but to the victor the spoils, and Ruslan Abdullaev is the world champion in the 63.5 kilogram light welterweight division. What a tournament, what a performance. As we take a look at some of the images from that gold medal bout contest, where he got his nose in front, even though it was tied up for 3 of the 5 judges. A little bit of an elbow on the follow through there, but that's testament to the man's experience despite being just 20. The Asian under 22 champion, the Asian senior champion, becomes the world senior champion after the conclusion of 6 magnificent performances here at Tashkent 2023. What a tournament he's had.